the Force to me, in and of itself, is itself. It's just like a human being. It's got its up days, it's got its down days. It does what it needs to do to sustain life on this earth. To branch off of what he was saying about it being a community thing, it can be affected by how we go about our daily lives, i.e. emissions from cars destroying the, as they say, destroying the atmosphere, right? It's going to start fires in the forest to to make way for new saplings and new life and better trees and this, that, and the other. But on that same note, if we go out there and flick a cigarette that causes that massive fire, we're not doing what it's really necessarily needing to do. It has its own will, and its will is simply to provide, create, and destroy life as needed, period.
My view of the Force is what we like to call pretty much just energy. And our view on energy is there is a conscious thought to it. In the fact that everything is made from the same energy concoction from Mother Earth. When we die, our bodies deteriorate and our spirit, so to speak, just returns to the energy form that it once was, delved from Mother Earth. Thus, if we're nothing more than a physical shell with energy of our own, able to practice conscious thought and critical thinking and all that jazz, then what's to say that that Coke can can't either? It's just we can't understand or decipher because we're not on the same frequency.
I agree.
TBG, it's not going to work.
A will of its own, but not in the way we would think of a will.
Can you elaborate? I love you. Can you elaborate? That's pretty cryptic.
For once, I try to be cryptic.
It's simply something that we can't comprehend.
Okay.
No.
Because it's outside of our...
No. A will of its own, but not... No. A will of its own, but not in the way we would think about it, simply because it's not us. Therefore, we can't apply human standards to it.
So how is that we just can't comprehend it?
Because we can comprehend it, it's just it's not a human standard of it.
We don't know its standards, but if we knew them, we could comprehend it.
Correct.
Sounds like the military.
It is. It has a military willpower.
I believe it does
Military
have
intelligence.
some sort of will of its own, like he was saying with the community will of trying to do good. But then again, it could also have the same will for those who are bad, for them to do wrong to others. It's more or less just the way the energy flows and how it affects everyone.